YouTube. I am back with another video, and in this video I am so happy to be doing a purse review. This review will be on this purse right here, which is the Louis Vuitton Nevefull MM, and I got it in the colorway the Damier, which is pretty much the checkerboard print versus the other one where you see a bunch of LVs. So in this video, of course I have my handy dandy whiteboard, which you see right here. Okay, and I just have this whiteboard because honestly it's just what helps guide me throughout these questions, so that way I'm staying on topic and I never miss a beat. Okay, so if you see me glancing down, that's literally just for me to refer back to these questions to make sure that I am staying on topic and never missing a beat. So to start off, the name of this bag. Again, the name of this bag is the Louis Vuitton Nevefull MM. And the interior I got is cherry, that's the color, and the exterior is the Damier print. So if you see a purse similar to this, but it has a bunch of LVs on there, that is the monogram print. But I have the Damier, which is the checkerboard. And also the interior color is this rose color that you see right here. This rose color, you can choose that, which is cherry, or they have another option for the Damier bag, which is rose ballerini. I hope I'm saying that right, because if not, please forgive me. But the interior of the rose ballerini is more so like a rose pink. I have the red cherry, that's just what I prefer, honestly. And so the next thing is the price of this bag. So the price of this bag, if you look online, it is $1,540. You pay taxes and everything. When you finally get to the checkout, the total price of this bag is $1,628.17 on the dot. And that's when I purchased it back in March of 2021. So that was the pricing then. It may have went up, it may have went down, I really don't know. But just look to pay somewhere in that range, a little under $2,000. But look to pay $2,000 if you really want to add an accessory to the purse or within the purse. And the next question is the size. Again, I have the MM size, and I will get to that a little bit later. So I really want to show you guys the unboxing of this purse. Of course, this is the purse right here, but this is the actual bag that it came with. And at the end of this video, I am going to do a story time on how I got this purse, because trust and believe, it was not easy, sweetie. Like, it almost ruined my birthday. But anyways, this is the bag that it comes in. It's a relatively big bag right here. And inside the bag is this big box right here. Box bigger than me. Okay, it's upside down. So this is the box right here for the Louis Vuitton, and then it has this flip open right here. You flip it open right here, and that's the style of the box, again, like this, and it flips open. And within the box is this huge bag, which is the bag that the purse actually comes in right there. And then also I have this right here, which is just where they pretty much store your receipt and all the information. I had to pay for mine online, and then I got it shipped to the store because you got to check it out first, test it out before you actually walk off the stove. So it's just this right here. And what else? This is just my terms and condition for exchanges and returns, which obviously I didn't return it. And the last thing in here is just, again, the shipping label if I needed to return it, which again I did not. And then just a Louis Vuitton thank you for shopping card. So that's just what came in mine, because I purchased it again online and I got it shipped to the store. And that's pretty much all that comes inside the box. So let me close this up right here and put this back in its rightful spot. So the next thing you guys probably want to know is the size. So I said I was going to get back to the size. This size right here is the MM. So the Nevefull bag comes in 3 different sizes. The first one is the PM. The second one is the MM. And the third and the largest one is the GM. So the way to kind of remember the sizes is think of PM, P for petite, MM, the first M for medium, GM, the first G for grande, for huge. And that's literally the size chart that these purses come in, just 3 separate sizes. And with that being said, I chose the MM, which is the medium, because again, I like to personally have a tote on my shoulder versus having to feel like I have to clutch it just with my hand. I'm a relatively small female. I'm only 5 foot tall. So with that being said, like, a bag could look huge on me, and even if I have to clutch it, that means it's a small bag because I'm a small person. So with that being said, I wanted something a little bit bigger, something that I'll literally be able to throw any and everything in just on the go if I had to, you know, go out to an event later that day, go to work, or even for a travel bag. So I wanted something that was very, very versatile. So I chose the MM size. I did not choose the GM size because the GM size is literally like this box in this bag right here. It's just too big. I only recommend the GM size if like you really are a jet setter and you already have the MM and want something a little bit bigger just for strictly a tote or for like a baby bag or something to take on the beach with you. But that's definitely not an everyday bag. If you really want to use a Louis Vuitton bag for the gym, the GM size is perfect. So with that being said, I wanted a bag that I felt like I could put over my shoulder but not to have too much space in between. So again, I'm 5 foot tall, and this is me putting the bag on over my shoulder. It fits perfectly, and it does give me the feel of a tote. So I like that aspect right there. Now the next thing is the simple fact that it's a tote. So with that being said, let me just get straight into the cons. And the cons being that this specific tote does not have a zipper.
This specific tote does not have a zipper.
So with that being said, like, I can sometimes be in the car, and if I brake suddenly, my purse would just topple over to the front of the seat, and any and everything could just fall out. Luckily, I haven't had that problem with this bag because there's enough weight on the bag that it'll lean forward towards the seat versus towards the dashboard. So I haven't had that problem yet. But with that being said, it still is a major drawback because when you bend over, things may or may not potentially fall out the purse, and you don't want that, especially if it's something very important, hence why it's in your purse. So the only reason I have this bag here, this was the bag that I had. The only reason I have this bag right here is just to show you that this is the bag I had previously before I purchased this one. This is also a tote. This is the MK bag. And with that being said, like, it's definitely junky in here, but one thing I can say, it had plenty of pockets. And that's one thing I really like, and it also had a zipper. So I don't know if you can see, again, this bag is like full, but there's a zipper right here. And I can easily zip away anything private or important. And also at the side, there's deep pockets. So if I needed to quickly just put my phone in the purse real quick so I could grab a case of water and put it in the cart, that was easy to do because I would naturally grab my phone right back out because I was using that as guidance for my list. So with that being said, with this purse, if I put my phone in it, it's going to get lost. My better option is just putting my phone in the back pocket. So that is one con, is the fact that it doesn't have a zipper. And also sometimes the size, yes, can be a con for the simple fact, for the phone example, if I just throw it in here, the purse is so big and it can fit any and everything. The simple fact, it would be like me swimming for my phone. I will definitely have to take some time to just focus on finding my phone in this bag. But there are other options, so I will get to those later at the end of the video. And another drawback, again, is just simply the price. This purse is a little on the pricier end, but that will also lead me to the pros of this purse. So going into the pros of this purse, it comes with a clutch, sis, yes.
It comes with a clutch, sis, yes. So
it's like getting 2 for the price of 1. So with that being said, let me show you the clutch. So I'm actually going to demonstrate what my purse looks like on the inside, and it's a little junky, so I'll take out a few things. This right here is not the clutch. So I have my little AirPods dangling off of this thing, but this is considered the Louis Vuitton cosmetic bag. So I would get to the story time on how this bag came to life, sis. Yes. So I have that in here. I also have my keys, so let me put those down. I also have this, which is just my elastic bands for my braces. They're almost off, by the way. And then lastly, I have a Rice Krispie treat because you know a girl gotta eat.
I have a Rice Krispie treat because you know a girl gotta eat.
So if you see right here, this is a clutch, and it's also secured to this purse. So I'm going to unsecure it so I can definitely show you guys like the benefits of having this. This is the clutch right here. I don't have the wristlet attached, but pretty much it attaches like that. And this clutch comes standard with the Nevefull bag. And with that being said, you can literally take this clutch and use it as an extra purse when you go out to the club. Say you want to, this is just too big to bring inside the club or inside of like an event late at night. It's just too big because sometimes you just need something small that goes with their outfit. Sometimes it is nice and convenient just to have a little clutch when you're going out late at night and you don't really want to worry about having something bigger that is not as secure with a zipper like the clutch. So this clutch, I definitely have it stuffed. It's stuffed to the brim, I'm not gonna lie to you, but with that being said, it definitely comes in handy as an extra pocket inside my purse for anything that I do want to zip away. And also it's another bag, like you're getting 2 bags for the price of 1, which is why I said the price is not that bad of a thing. And there's a hook in here, so whenever you don't want to use this as an evening clutch, you can just hook it back inside the purse with the ease, and it literally doesn't take any time at all. I'm already done, it's already back in. So again, this is one of my cosmetic bags that I have in here. I'm just gonna put a few items back in. And then another plus to this is the straps. The straps can hold so much weight. I think I read online it said 200 pounds or something like that. If I'm wrong, I will insert the correct information somewhere right here in this video. But also it's the quality of this bag. This bag does not wear and tear. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. And if it does, it's after it's been through a lot of use after years. And that's another reason why I was okay spending what I spent on this bag, because I know the longevity of this bag will last me years and years and years versus one good bag that may last me 1 year or a year and a half. So with that being said, this bag I'm sure will last me 6 years and beyond, depending on if I want to keep it that long, which, and trust me, I will once you consider story time on how I had to jump through hoops to get this bag. So with that being said, that's a big pro, is the quality, and which brings me to the brand. The brand is just nice to have, you know, a nice little Louis on your, you know, shoulder. It looks good and it complements a lot of your outfits. So there's nothing that you technically would wear that just would not go good with this bag. And so with that being said, I know sometimes when you purchase a specific bag, depending on the outfit that you're wearing, it's not really suitable and complimenting. But with this bag, it literally complements any and almost everything that you wear. So that is pretty much it for the pros, and I will get into the story time, but I wanted to show you the comparison of this size versus other bags that you may have lying around the house or that you may travel with. So this is the bag, and this I use as like just my standard hair bag. This is a huge tote that I got from Walmart, and this is the size. This tote is so big. This is definitely an airport bag and it's heavy. And this is the size of my Louis bag, so that's the size difference right there. I'm gonna set this one down and show you the size difference from the MK tote versus the Louis Vuitton tote, and this is what it looks like. And then lastly, I'm going to show you what my shoe bag looks like, where I just put all my shoes in when I'm going out of town, and that is this bag right here. It's literally a duffel bag, and that's the size comparison to this bag and that bag. I will say when you have any and everything in here, it does not feel like it on your shoulder. The weight definitely balances within the purse, and so that's one thing that I do like about the purse. So if you hold on a little bit longer, I will definitely get into the story time on how I got this purse, the hurdles I had to jump through, and some advice. So if you are looking to purchase this purse, you can do so with ease, because every time you look online, this purse is out of stock. So I will show you and tell you the loopholes to go through so you can secure your bag literally within a week from the time you purchase it. Thank you. Hurdles to get this purse. So mind you, it was for my birthday, and I really wanted this purse for my birthday. Like, I've been fortunate and blessed enough to have enough things that I want in this world that at least for this birthday, the only thing that I had on my wish list was to get this purse. And this purse has been something that I had my eye on for quite some time. You know, when you like see something you really like and it catches your eye, this was that. It was like, it didn't matter who I saw that had it, how many people had it, whoever I knew that had it. I wanted this bag for myself because I thought, again, like, it's a Louis bag. Like, it complements you so well. So this is the bag that I wanted to purchase. Like, this was just the only thing that I wanted. So again, I am thankful to have enough people in my corner, in my circle, and myself to provide, so I don't have to really want much of anything else. So into this story time. So, okay, my birthday is one of the first few months at the beginning of the year. It's the pandemic, it's 2021. Previously, when I went to Louis Vuitton during the pandemic, I learned it's not sweet. In the past, you should be able to walk right in the store, you know, shop around, do what you gotta do. Now they want you to book a reservation. So I get to the front of the line. She's like, oh, it's a 3-hour wait. This location is nowhere near my house. So with that being said, 3 hours, like, what am I going to do for 3 hours when I came here specifically for one thing? It's not like I'm trying to spend money on anything else, because trust me, this costs enough. So with that being said, I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, let me wait the 3 hours.
I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, let me wait the 3 hours.
So I waited the 3 hours, and I had a client advisor already. So if you don't know what a client advisor is just an employee that works within that actual store, someone that you could text to see if they have something in stock in their inventory, or someone that, you know, who could just help you out with information about any product that you want to purchase. So with that being said, I already hit up my client advisor. I hit her up, and she was already out of town, and she was going to be out of town for like 2 weeks straight. So she could not help me at this specific moment. So anyways, I waited the little 3 hours. I went to get something to eat, whatever, chill, whatever. I waited 3 hours. So I finally got in the store, and I was like, okay, cool. I didn't need to look around. I knew what I was coming for. So I went for this bag. So let me back up. Before I even went to the store, I looked online, and I tried to see if I could do a store locator to see if they had this specific bag in stock. It said out of stock. So that's when I called the store number, which I thought was the store number, but it was actually the 1-800 number that anybody working remotely for Louis Vuitton at the customer service, they're going to pick up the phone and say, hey, how may I help you? So I was already a little thrown off by that. I just wanted to speak to somebody in the store, because I wanted to figure out, okay, hey, like, is the online tweaking a little? Does it say that it says you're out of stock, but is it lying? Is it lying? Do you guys really have like maybe 1 or 2 or 3 up in there? That's what I was trying to figure out. So that's all I wanted to do, was call that specific location. Okay. Of course, after I relayed that information to the person that answered the phone, maybe they work on commission, I really don't know, but they was trying to hustle to get me to buy that purse over the phone. And I was like, nah, I'm good, but, you know, let me entertain the thought a little bit. If I do get it over the phone, will I get it in 2 days? Because in 2 days, it was my birthday from that time of the call. And they were like, yeah, it's going to come actually the day of your birthday. And I was like, okay. But, like, back to the topic, can you just see if that store has any in stock? And then they're like, well, from my screen, they don't have anything in stock. We see the same thing you see. But, I mean, at the end of the day, that store knows their own inventory, so you're more than welcome to go to the store and find out for yourself. I said, okay, cool. Like, since you're a client advisor, since I'm on the phone with you, can you book me a reservation? Because I can't do that online. They're like, oh, well, for this location, it says no reservations can be booked online.
Okay, so.
Oh, okay, whatever. Let me just go to the store and ask them straight up. So that's fast forward. I get to the store, and it's a 3-hour wait, and I'm like, ain't nobody got time for this, but it's my birthday.
So, I got time.
I should have known this was going to happen. I should have known better, and I knew better, but I didn't do better. So with that being said, I finally wait 3 hours. I get in the store. I go straight to the point. Yeah, let me get the Nevefull Damier Cherry. MM. He's like, okay. He starts shaking and stuff. I'm like, okay, this is weird. I'm used to like the same people when I come in the store. Never seen this guy before. He was a little older guy, but he was acting real strange. Like, he was acting so nervous. Like, I was interrogating him or something. I came straight to the point, like, I'm not even wasting your time. You got a line out there. So with that being said, anyways, he was acting weird, shaking his hand, kind of sweating profusely. So he grabs his iPad. I think it's the iPad that they have. Anyways, it's a tablet. And he goes on the same website I went to, LouisVuitton.com. Typed in the bag, and I'm already knowing where this is gonna lead to because I did all of this beforehand. While I was waiting, you know, I was checking the online just to see. Still, he's like, yeah, so it seems like we're out of stock on this bag. And I'm
like, yeah, that's online. That's why I came in the store.
He's like, yeah, we don't have any in the store either. This is one of the popular bags. Is this your first Louis Vuitton? And I was like, yes and no. Like, definitely not my first Louis Vuitton product, but my first Louis Vuitton purse. And he was like, good choice. So that's another thing. Like, if you've never owned one before, make this your first one, because trust me, it goes with everything. But back to the story. Anyways, he pretty much told me like, oh, we don't got it. And I'm like, okay, but I know you guys are getting a shipment. When is your next shipment? He said, hopefully on Monday. Hopefully, like, with a lot of certainty, or it's a 50-50. He said, to be honest, like, usually we always get the shipment, and it's for sure they always got Neverfulls on there. But with that being said, I mean, I usually see more shipping details, and I don't really see any for Monday. But I mean, it's a possibility. Let me take your number and I'll give you a call or text you if I do.
I'm heated at this point, but I'm like, whatever, man. Here go my number. Here go my name.
This is the purse that I want. This is the interior that I want. The size, whatever. Hook me up. Call me. I get home pissed off, G, because my birthday is one day away from this interaction. And
I'm thinking like, dang, I should have just went with the online buddy.
I should have just went with the online person. Like, but I just wanted the experience of picking it up in person. Like, you can't fault me. Whatever. So with that being said, I'm still checking online. That mug is not available. It say out of stock. So I'm like, okay, maybe you could set your eyes on a different interior color, like the rose ballerini. Even though I really didn't want that, I was, you know, so thirsty for the purse, I was gonna make an exception.
That mug sold out too.
So I'm like, okay, you know, like, they're in high demand. I mean, it is the pandemic, but like, dang, they are in high demand. So I revert to my other measures. You know, I had to call the Louis Vuitton number. For some reason, that call was not going through. So when I went online, I saw a little message us. So you know what? I clicked it. And it brought up my actual iMessages, and it was like the Louis Vuitton. You should do it. It's real cool. But they are kind of slow getting back because, like, I was already letting them know what I wanted. I was ready to pay. And they didn't get back till like a week and a half later after I already had the bag. But we'll get there. But anyways, I text like, hey, my name is such and such. And I was looking for this type of bag and this type of color, all that good stuff.
Yeah, no response.
Waited 24 hours, still no response. So I'm like, okay, before this night ends, let me call that 1-800 number back. I know, you know, 24 hours, Louis Vuitton is everywhere. Someone gonna pick up. Someone picked up. He was a cool guy. I forgot his name. Dang, I forgot his name. But he was so cool, and he pretty much would let me know, like, okay, it says sold out online, but you know what? I'm going to push a reservation through. I'm going to push it through. Are you ready to pay?
I say, yes, I'm ready.
He was like, okay, what's your email? I'll give him my email. Why he sent me, it was like an order, a shopping cart. He pushed the purse through to my shopping cart to where I was able to purchase the purse. But it was a reservation, meaning as soon as the purse became available, they were going to immediately ship it to the store where I wanted to ship to, or my house. Now, this purse costs too much. I live in a good neighborhood, but I don't care what. I ain't shipping nothing that's expensive to the front door. No, I'm gonna just pick it up in the store because I still kind of wanted that experience, you know, just a little bit. So that was cool, whatever. So he pushed it through.
You know, I was like, yes, okay.
I was so happy. Like, you don't understand. I was like, okay. Texting, calling, it wasn't getting me nowhere. Finally got somebody that pushed it through. Now it's just a waiting game. And I was like, okay, so how soon should I wait? Like, do you think I'm gonna get it by my birthday, which is 2 days from now? And he was like, if you don't get it by your birthday, you're gonna get it the very next day. I said, okay, I'm fine with that, whatever. So I'm literally like, okay, let me keep checking my email. That was like, payment went through, cool. So they sent me my little confirmation number, and it was like, hey, when the tracking and shipment is available, we'll send you an email, whatever. Girl, I was checking this mug like every hour on the dot. I wasn't missing my beat. And then, unfortunately, I had to work the next day. So I go to work, I'm checking the email. Why that mug say delivered? So it did come just the day after my birthday. So I was so happy. But girl, I was at work. And I know what time Louis Vuitton closed, and I couldn't wait no longer. Like, I was supposed to have this purse 2 days ago, so I needed this purse today. I didn't get off of work till 4:30. They closed at 7, and the drive is like 45 minutes, and I still had to make it home for my job, so I had to drive like 25-30 minutes home, then 40 minutes that way.
Made it happen, okay?
But also, you have to realize, in my head, I'm thinking, dang, you know what? I need a client advisor so I can get right in and right out. I'm hitting up my client advisor, you know. Girl was responsive. I'm like, hey, I need to pick up some Louis Vuitton product that I purchased online. I don't even need to shop. It's only going to take like 10 minutes. I need you to put me in tune with somebody, you know, real quick, because I need to, you know, head up there. And I'm doing this while I'm at work, because I was that thirsty. So she put me in tune with some other girl. I forgot her name. God forgive me. I know my client advisor name, but just for the sake of confidentiality, I'm not going to say her name, but she's thebomb.com. But she put me into touch with somebody that I was working that night. And I texted that girl. She was responsive, super quick. She was like, what time do you want to come in? I could pick the time, cool. So I told her I was going to come in close to 5:36. Before 6, but 5:30 or after, because I knew I didn't get off of work till 4:30.
Finesse off at 4, okay?
Drove home, immediately hopped in the car, and I think we pulled up at like 5:25, 30, 35-ish, something like that. So I get to the front, you know, I'm rushing because they be honoring like 15 minutes and your reservation is gone. So anyways, I get there quick as hell, and I was like, hey, this is my name, whatever. She's like, okay, you know, your client advisor is wrapping up with one other customer, and then she'll be right with you.
Okay, you know, I'm here on time. Y'all should just take me. Like, I really don't need to wait on her, but, you know, I understand her commission, though. You know, I already paid for it, so whatever.
I don't know what they thought. So I get there, and she finally like, hey, welcome, how are you? My name is such and such. Now I remember her name, but for the sake of confidentiality, I'm not going to say it, but she was cool, too. She was cool. So anyways, I tell her, like, hey, my purse is in the bag somewhere. This is the confirmation email and all that. Do you need to see my ID? She said, no, love, you're good. You shop with such and such, so I know you're good for it. I said,
thank you, sis.
okay, cool, whatever. So anyway, she brings the purse out in this box. This is before I get the bag. She brings out in the box, you know, I try it on, and I'm directly in front of the store. I look back, it's a long line, and they mad. They
big mad.
And I'm like, okay, before someone try to rob me, you know, it's getting late at night, let me just hurry up, wrap up, and go. So anyway, she wraps me up. She let me try on the purse, of course, because it's mine. But I still wanted to try it on and see it unboxed and everything, because I had that return label ready. If that mug was not right, I was ready. So I had it ready, but obviously, thankfully, I didn't need it. So I was able to exit, you know, took my bag home, started to try it out, do all that good stuff. I was so happy. I was just so happy. So pretty much, if you are shopping for a Louis bag or any Louis Vuitton purchase and it is sold out online, and you check the next day and it's sold out, and you're like, I really want this bag or this product, and you cannot get it, this is what you do. You go to the Louis Vuitton website and you pick USA or whatever country you're in. You pick that. You call the 1-800 number, whatever customer service number that they have. You let them know you're looking for a bag and it's sold out, or whatever product and it's sold out, and you would like them to push the reservation through to your shopping cart. They'll do that. They'll send you a confirmation email and stay on the phone with you while you're looking through your email for the reservation that they just pushed through. They will ask you to put in your payment. Once you put in the payment, they ask you for the confirmation code to make sure that it matches, and then you pretty much have the opportunity to review the product to make sure that that specific product number is the one that you're looking for before you actually pay your money. Once you do that, I think you give them the confirmation code, they verify that's the same thing, and I think that's how they get their commission or their their record that they helped you for that transaction. I don't know. But anyways, that happens, and it's just a waiting game. You could choose to either get that product shipped to the store if it's close to you, or shipped to your house if you're not nearby or close to a Louis Vuitton store. So that is the secret. Like, I don't know if any other people knew that, but that's the secret. And also, before you go to the Louis Vuitton store, if your location is one of those locations that you always have to wait for, make sure that if you don't have anybody on the inside, the minute you do, you get that business card and you ask for a client advisor, and that's the person that you'll be shopping with going forward. They will take very good care of you, and in the event they're not working, they will put you into tune or in touch with somebody that they trust, that will, help you out to the best of their abilities. So that is all that I have for you guys. That's the story time of this purse. So hopefully, if you purchase one or another product, you don't have to go through those same hurdles that I had to go through. Again, I'm so happy with this purchase. I do think this is a good first Louis Vuitton bag, but not the end of it. But I'm not the end of this story. I forgot one thing. The story upon this clutch. So I had the opportunity to get a Louis bag prior to this, but I decided to get this clutch because I was an on-the-go person. I didn't have no time for no big bag. I wasn't even in my career yet. I didn't even graduate yet. I was still trying to turn up lit, and these type of bags was the perfect bags to go out. I could easily put my phone in it. I could put my ID, some money in there, and I was good to go. Just put it on like this, and this is what I had for 3 years. And when I say the quality of this cosmetic bag, which is what sold me on the quality of even getting this purchase of this actually Nevefull bag, was how well maintained and how durable this one held up. This one, I had so many different liquids spilled on it. Made sure to clean it off though. And the zipper never caught. The zipper never messed up. It's still fluid to this day as if I brought it yesterday. And the size of it was perfect for me. So I did that, and I also purchased this keychain here from Louis Vuitton. I really don't know the specific reason for this keychain, if it was meant for a purse or whatever the case may be, but I purchased this as another Louis Vuitton accessory that went on this, and this was what I was thugging with, you guys. I love this little clutch here. It held enough, and I was an on-the-go person, so I didn't need something like this. I really didn't want it. After I grew up a little bit and I was, scoping this bag, I really wanted this bag, and I was so upset that I had purchased this with this keychain because it was relatively close to the price of this actual bag. So if I just had a different mindset, I would have had this bag first and probably would have purchased the second, if at all. So because it comes with a clutch, that's why I said if not at all. So now I just use it as just a second bag in here because this tote does not come with a zipper. This is just used as another compartment that has a zipper. And the only zipper that actually comes within the purse is this right here. So I don't know if you guys could tell, but it does come with an inside zipper, but this is the only zipper that it comes inside with. And also, because it does not zip, you do have this clasp right here that can clasp to this, to kind of enclose the purse a little. And then you can also fasten the sides of the purse to try to make it a little bit more close in. So if you do bend over, or if you are in a busy crowd, nobody's just trying to reach in your purse to take something out or drop anything in there. And if you bend over, nothing will fall out. So this finally is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Cut. So thank you. This is finally the end of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel.